Hey guys, it's Trushang, your host for this channel, and welcome to the IELTS Speaking Success series. This is the third episode wherein we will discuss about grammatical range and accuracy, which is one of the crucial scoring criteria for both speaking and writing. In our previous episodes, we had discussed about fluency and coherence and lexical resources. So, if you haven't checked those episodes, then no need to worry about it. I am going to share the link in the description box below so that you can check out those videos once you finish with this. Now, without having any further ado, let's get straight into it. So, in today's episode, we are going to discuss what actually examiners are looking for when they are marking your performance, especially with grammatical range and accuracy in speaking section. Then I am going to tell you about the differences between low band score responses and high band score responses. After finishing that, I am going to give you some smart tips in order to enhance your score in IELTS speaking section. So let's kick off our discussion. The first question is, what examiners are actually looking for when they are marking your performance in speaking test, especially with grammatical range and accuracy? They mainly look for two things. Firstly, whether you will be able to use different form of grammatical variations or not. Secondly, if you use them, then whether you will be able to produce error-free sentences or you are making lots of errors in this. Based on these two parameters, they will mark your performance. Now, let me show you the difference between low band score responses and high band score responses in terms of grammar. Those who have low band score responses mainly use simple sentences. Now, let me tell you something about this. There are basically three types of sentences: simple, complex, and compound. In simple sentences, only one clause is there, whereas in both complex and compound sentences, there are more than one clauses, and you need some connectors or subordinative conjunction in order to join those sentences. Secondly, in low band score responses, students mainly rely on be form. What does it mean? They use am, are, is over and over again. They are not able to use pronouns in order to minimize their repetition. On the other hand, some high band score responses have lots of grammatical variations. They are able to use this variation naturally and accurately, and they have range of grammatical structures. They use different connectors, phrases, active voice, passive voice in order to show the examiner that yes, they have range of different variation in order to show their flexibility. So this is the basic difference between low band score response and high band score response. Now let me share some smart tips which will help you to score 7+ in your speaking section. Now let me share some smart tips which will help you to score 7+ in your IELTS speaking section. You need to consider number of things in grammatical range and accuracy section in order to score higher in your speaking section. Firstly, some simple grammatical mistake should be avoided. What does it mean? You are not permitted to make mistakes with simple grammatical concept such as articles, prepositions, subject verb agreements, and tenses. If you are making mistakes with this, then the chances are less likely that you will score 7 or above in IELTS speaking section, because these are the foundation of English language, and if you are making errors with this, then it means you are not having basic knowledge about this language. Secondly, you need to use numerous grammatical variation in order to show the examiner that you have a good command over the language. You can use different connectors such as moreover, furthermore, what's more, and you can also use although, however, though, nevertheless in order to show the contrast. Moreover, you can use some modal verbs such as should, would, must when it's necessary. What's more, you can use a pronoun and some subordinative conjunction such as which, why, when, whenever it's necessary. So these are various grammatical structures which you can use when it's necessary. Finally, the most important thing, you need to use this structure precisely and appropriately. If you are using them in a wrong context, then you would be penalized. So in order to get the higher band score, you should have thorough knowledge regarding various grammatical concepts. This is all about today's episode. I hope you have liked this video, and if you do so, then consider hitting the bell icon so that you will never miss any updates regarding IELTS preparation and foreign education. Thanks a lot for watching, and bye for now.